Hello everybody, welcome back to my Tale of Two Wastelands Let's Play series. Now, following on from the last video where I aided the residents of Big Town in their fight against the super mutants, I have decided to hoof it over past northeast of the scrapyard to locate the Regulator HQ, because it's been a long time coming, but I really need to speak to the regulators and start my Radiant side quest, I suppose. So let's venture in, see what they have to say. The normal regulator.
I'm guessing that you've come about the notice. You know, I've heard about you. You're not bad people from what I understand, and the regulators can always use good folks. So what do you say? You read the notice, and you're here, so I'm guessing that you want to ride with us. Am I right?
Yes, I want to join the regulators.
Take this coat. We all wear them. The unrighteous fear the sight of the regulators. Now, as for the rest, here's the only thing we want from you. Hunt down the evil, the wicked, and the villainous. Bring them to justice. Bring us their fingers as proof of the deed. We'll pay you a bounty for each one. Simple, right? Questions?
What do you do?
We're the regulators. We've dedicated our lives to bringing the evil to justice. And out in the wasteland, there's only one brand of justice.
Vigilantes then, really,
the
aren't
gun.
You? Okay.
Nothing. Nothing at all. They only serve to mark the fact that justice has been done. While we trust our members not to take innocent lives for profit, having a record of the deed is sometimes necessary. While we don't have liars in our midst, occasionally we all embellish a bit.
Okay, so you need the fingers, and I've been collecting things.
The unrighteous will fall. Let me see how many you've brought to justice.
Take all of them.
So many of the unjust have been dispatched, but so many remain. But ever still, word reaches me that you have gone far beyond what we've asked. Good deeds should not go unrewarded, and so I will add on a bonus to your normal bounty.
A bonus? 56 fingers.
Later.
I've been carrying around 56 fingers for quite a long time. And that's a bit worrying in some respects. I've been carrying around the fingers of dead people. And they don't mind me looting their stuff. That's nice. So that's a Radiant side quest. Basically, I can come back here at any time now in the game and pick up. I don't use a shotgun, so those rounds are really of no use to me. I've got lots of whiskey though. I've started to get a bit of a drink problem.
May your powders stay dry.
Could be useful coming here. We'll take the scrap metal.
Always good to see a new face in the fight.
Oh, more ammo. Okay, I got a little bit interrupted there as I was doing my recording, and I have basically decided what I'm going to do next. I would like to complete the Wasteland Survival Guide for Moira, But I've been struggling because the person I need to speak to is behind a very hard locked door. But checking my stats, I'm at 91 for lockpick, which means I still can't get through the door because I need to be 100. However, I have the magazine, which raises my lockpick skill. So I do believe I can get through that door now and finally talk to Pinkerton if he's hiding in the derelict disused part of the ship in Rivet City. So that is where I am heading. Okay, so I've made it to Rivet City and
Good to see you.
he's a guard. I don't need
I'm
to...
just here to protect the merchandise.
I'm thinking Talon Company? They usually hide in this area, don't they? I'm not even going to muck around with these guys.
Talent Company! You're dead.
Where is he? Where is he? That's a bad time to run out of ammo. Whew. That's the trouble with travelling around. You tend to get jumped. Jumped by these flipping guys. Kill Bethany. Yes, we know. Okay, let's do some repairing because I am vastly overweight. Talon Company reinforced. So if I use the Mark II, because that armor's far too flipping chainy. I think we established that before, didn't we? And in actual fact, it's not gonna be that useful to me. Unless, of course, I can craft it up. He's got reinforced armour. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to leave his armour on him. Right, so where was I before I got so rudely interrupted by them guys spawning in? I was going to talk to Doc Hoff, wasn't I?
Looking for that special something?
I want to.
Let's see
I
what
don't
the
want
good
to
doctor
buy.
has in his magic bag, shall we?
I don't want to sell you anything, but that's worth a few quid. I'm not selling my Regulator duster, I've only just got that. Have you got any... Nuka grenade. He's got 3 stim packs, I'll take those then. It's not really very useful, were you, Doc?
See you next time you need that special little something.
You weren't really very useful at all. Okay. So, we are heading over there then. There's a super mutant spazzing out, having some kind of epileptic fit seizure here. Moving along, nothing to see there. The game's not glitched at all. Oh, I love these games. It's about time we had a new one. Bethesda, if you're out there, if you're listening, if you're watching, we could do with a new version of Fallout, with a much updated and better, more stable and secure engine. Right, I don't think it's going to let me in there, so I'm going to need to take my locksmith reader. I'm just going to force the lock because I can't be asked to try and pick it. I'm honest. I'm being honest, peoples. Okay, I've got boxes. I'm not alone. There's something creeping around in here. I'm going to take some stim packs. Super stim pack. Whereabouts are you? Are you down? The slightly troubling thing is there's gas. Or it looks to be. Filled. Okay, I found a trap. I tripped the trap and got blown to bits. And there you go, anybody who says I never die. I totally die. You know what? I seem to be if I lob a grenade, does that get rid of all the gas? Was he coming upstairs? You can't get up the stairs. You were defeated. Whoa, that adds a bit of light to the subject. Okay. This time, the trap has been broken already. Okay, someone really doesn't want company in here, do they? Purified water, that's useful. Purified, purified. It still appears to be a creepy crawly. What's he doing up there? More glitches. Okay, before I get too carried away, let's take the stim pack. Let's have a sip of water. Ooh, I've gone slow all of a sudden. Wasn't there two doors? Or was there only... No, there's only that door. Put my gun away, I walk a little bit faster with my gun. It must be... The super stim pack must obviously have some negative effects. Take some Mentos, a quick walk around here. Not seeing any more trap. Nothing in the vending machine. Okay, so door, terminal. That's a bit suspicious. You know what? I'm not falling for it. I know what you would think, that you'd think the terminal would open the door. But I think that whirly thing indicates that it's a trap. So you know what? I'm going to press that switch. There. And that opens the door instead. Whoa, I suddenly got faster. Ugh. Dead body. Advanced recon tech. That's what I'm having that. Pinkerton. Pinkerton. Where are you, Pinkerton? Where's this dude then? There he is.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
His tone changes quite quickly.
I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything.
Sounds a bit like Vance from the family. Is that the weird, horrible lack of voiceover talent for this game appearing again? Where about 50
What?
characters are voiced by
I
one
have
person?
better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
No.
Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
Of course I can.
For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck. About 40 years ago.
40
we were looking
years
for
ago.
new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have
Certainly,
a well-preserved
quite a
science
different
bay on
story
it.
from the
Everything
12
else
years
just
that
grew up
matey
around
boy
that
over
lab
in Rivet
once
City
we got
said.
it up and running. The
Bannon.
science team was led by one H. Pinkerton.
That'll be you.
That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up.
And my
She
dad.
came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working
Oh,
with
dear.
her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council.
Let's not tell him I'm
By
James's
then,
son.
I was glad
Or
to leave
daughter.
it behind.
Even.
But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great. Who cares? It's some hydroponics pipe dream that Lee's been working on forever. Waste of time and effort, I say. Apparently, though, my teams cared more about it than they did about little things like defense systems or making this
Well,
ship
having clean
float
water
again.
is quite an important
Treacherous
thing, really. You
bastards, all
can't
of
keep
them.
drinking irradiated water, can you?
Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place.
Okay, so what kind
The
of work are you
secret
doing?
kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water.
Ooh, he has got a massive chip on his shoulder.
What are you talking about, girl? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that? Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the Wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want
Okay.
proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch. That witch ruined my life, but you're right. Who gives a crap about any of that? You want your precious proof.
Well, yeah, it'd
It's
be nice.
all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
Something.
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet. and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
Ooh. So why did you help the android?
Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside. There's stuff in there I'd only heard about, and even then I didn't believe it. I can see why that Zimmer feller wanted him back so bad. And how? I am the only one in all of the Wasteland with the skill and the guts to perform facial reconstruction, you know. Look, you're different from all those other jerk-offs, so I'll make you a deal. You want a little nip-tuck here and there? I'll do it for you.
Little nip-tuck.
I'll get to hone my skill, and you'll get the best surgeon around. The likelihood of death by infection at my hands is only 35%, let's say. So,
Okay.
what do you want to look like? Give me a shout if you need anything else. Yeah?
Implants.
What do you need?
Ooh. He's got implants, so he takes over a little bit from some of the New Vegas stuff. He actually does implants and lets you have implants. But
Another
I'm not going to do
satisfied
that
customer.
because I
Don't
don't
let your
want
guard
implants
down.
until I'm in New Vegas. Now, he says something about a computer, didn't he? Apparently I can steal his bottle cap mine, but I can't use his workbench. Does anybody else see the fundamental flaw with that? I could blow the guy up, but I can't repair my stuff. Okay, let's hack his computer then. Before picture. Ugh. After picture. Can't really, apart from the hair, I really don't see a lot of difference. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Brawn. Brawn. That name rings a bell. Okay, so it would appear that we've not only managed to complete one quest, but we've actually completed two now, because we've solved not only the Wasteland Survival Guide for Moira, but we've also got the lowdown on the android now. We know who the android is. So, I can drop that bombshell whenever I want. That, obviously, that very useful bit of information. But I guess for now, the important thing for me is going to be heading to Moira, cashing in this Wasteland Survival Guide quest once and for all. Okay.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
Okay, we are back in Megaton then, so we're going to go and cash in the quest. Finally, we've got the answers to the Wasteland survival quest. So we can now, thankfully, hopefully, this is the last time we have to speak with Moira.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Okay, after a lot of searching, I've got the real history on Rivet City.
Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. I'll bet they used some sort of chemical device to drive off the Mirelurks. Or a sonic device. Anyway, I guess it worked pretty well.
It did work pretty
A bit
well.
of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. For the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Awesome. So is that it? Are we now done?
Yep, that's the last
Yes!
piece for the toughest survival guide in the wastes. Survivors of the
finished.
world, rejoice! And everyone else too. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke. I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous.
A mini
Now,
nuke.
I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help. Oh, it's great! Why, with the information here, we'll save hundreds of lives, maybe even thousands.
Really?
I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But first, here, the very first copy of our book goes to you. I couldn't have done it without you, my Wasteland Survival expert.
Awesome. As a result of your painstaking research for the Wasteland Survival Guide, your survival skills have improved. Let me see
Sure
what you have
thing.
for sale. 'Cause I've got lots of money now. I've got lots of money. Don't have any 5mm ammo for the assault carbine. Well, I've 8 bullets left. I don't want that. I'm not going to sell you the power armor. Oh, I've picked up loads of junk from somewhere. I've got 12 pre-war books. I'm guessing I need to go and see the Brotherhood of Steel lady then in the library and cash those in. Have you got anything that I am particularly interested in? Some stim packs. That's basically about it, isn't it? That's pretty much all you've got for me is stim packs. You don't even have a lot of ammo, Moira.
Good
You're letting me
hunting.
down.
Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
Okay, so in that case, I guess what I'm going to do now is end this video here, call it a day, and then I'm going to quickly head off to my house in Megaton, dump a load of stuff out of my inventory, including that power armor, and then I'll be ready for the next adventure in the next video, which will probably be me actually now going and finding out where Dad is, because to be fair, I've done a lot of wandering lately, and it's time I went and, you know, basically found Dad. See what he's up to over at Vault Thingamy Jiggamy Bobby 112. So, join me next time for the adventures of Bethany in A Tale of Two Wastelands. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.